Welcome to the Bramptonsville Duck Club, where we discuss poetry and fine literature over glasses of eggnog. Today we'll be discussing the Fine Literature National Treasure. John, have you read the book?
No, I just watched the movie.
Okay, Connor?
I never read the book, but I've seen the movie a few times.
Okay, Ben?
Yeah, I've seen the movie a handful of times. Never read the book.
Yeah. Will?
I've seen the movie many times. I didn't know a book existed.
Yeah. Long-time listener, first-time caller. I also have never watched the book. Only read the movie. So we'll start off. John, what are your thoughts on Diane Kruger?
Dawn, bombshell.
Okay.
Super hot. I used to have a huge crush on her when I was younger.
What's her name in the movie, Connor?
I don't know.
Rachel?
Hold on, we can figure this out.
Yeah, we could think of this.
Abigail.
Abigail
Chase.
Chase. Abigail Chase. Chase. Ben, do you think Abigail Chase is a over-the-top character? Do you think her position actually exists in government?
Can you just refresh me on what her position is?
National Arts Gallery
Was she an archivist?
archivist? Yeah, something like that.
Archivists exist.
No. Well, let's continue on. Who do you think is the most underrated character in the National Treasure book and movie?
I'd definitely have to say Riley Poole, the tech master.
Agreed.
Because without him, they couldn't have found the Charlotte in the first place. And he broke into all the security cameras when they stole the Declaration. And yeah, without him, nothing would have happened.
All right. John, most underrated character.
Yeah, I agree with Will. Riley Poole. The guy's he's a genius.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ben?
I'd say Ben Gates. Pretty underrated.
Nicolas Cage. Yeah. Why is he underrated, though?
You know, because he can just... No movie can ever amount to his greatness. You know, he's just a great guy.
Okay. Connor?
Yeah, Ben took the words right out of my mouth. It's Nicolas Cage's character. I feel like he's underrated in every movie he's in.
Agreed.
What about the dad, Benjamin Gates' father? Do you think he plays a strong character arc of being a doubter, but then in the end, son, you did it?
Totally. He has the most growth of all the characters. And John Voight's based as hell, so yeah.
Because he was the one, when they brought the Declaration of Independence to his home, they were doing all the chemical juice shit with the limes and stuff on the back of it.
You need heat.
You need heat. I think in my mind, John Voight's the most underrated character of the National Treasure.
And that's the grandpa?
The dad. What is his name? Something Gates. Ian?
No, that's Sean Bean.
Sean.
I have no clue.
What the hell?
Mr. Gates.
Yeah, Mr. Gates.
Dad
Gates.
Gates.
All right. Okay. Let's talk about the Silence Dogood letters. Connor, what do you know about the Silence Dogood letters within the book? Do you think they play a significant role, or do you think they're an overrated piece just trying to fill in the movie with history?
That's a good question. I don't know anything about the letters. It's been a while since I've seen the movie.
Okay.
Is that the one where they find them on a frozen ship or something?
Nope.
That's the pipe.
That's the key in silence, undetected.
Ah.
But the Silence Dogood letters refer to a time when Benjamin Franklin was disguising himself as a middle-aged widow and writing letters to the editor of the Boston Globe or something like that.
You got a good number.
And, pretending to be a midwife. Now, is Benjamin Gates a pervert? Or, sorry, is Benjamin Franklin a pervert, Ben, in trying to pretend that he is a middle-aged wife? Or is this just some sort of prehistoric game of the circle?
I would say that he's just a genius, you know? The guy just knows what's going on, you know? He's writing these letters, disguising himself. You know? He's an important guy, you know? He can't be discovered.
How does that all work? Because there's a key in the Silence Dogood letters, right? These letters that he wrote over a course of several years, I presume. There's a key in them, and how do they get the code for that again?
The back of the Declaration of Independence. It's Pattendorf cipher.
I see. So I'm trying to piece together how these guys who made this whole, Wild Goose Chase, how they put it together. It's like when he was writing those letters, he didn't plan it out when he wrote them. It's just like the people who were making this treasure map or whatever. They're like, oh, we'll just like take his Silence Do-Good letters and take a key out of that and put it on this, Declaration of Independence and put it like a hint that it's there on the pipe or whatever.
I see.
Yeah.
All right, bit of a stretch.
Benjamin Franklin would have to be directly involved in hiding the treasure.
He wouldn't have to be. They just took his shit. They just took his letters that he wrote.
But did the code come before Benjamin Franklin?
No, obviously not. No.
Right, because he was there when the Declaration of Independence was signed. Is he a founding father?
Well, I think he was in France, wasn't he?
I have no idea.
I got a question for you guys. So when they discover the ship and they need ink, Ben Gates decides to slice his hand open.
Ballsy.
Yeah. So how would you guys get that ink? What would you guys do?
To get the blood.
Yeah.
I would just take it home and not do it right there. Probably.
Good call.
You will.
Maybe I'd have it wet from my spit and then do it on ice or something instead of cut open my hand.
Smart.
What about diarrhea?
That's what I was thinking.
Nice.
At least it's a little more...
Warm.
Is it warmer though than blood?
Same.
Depending on what you eat.
But what about when you just have those hot farts? There's hot shits too.
Good point.
I think it's a little higher temperature than your rest of your body.
Yeah.
It's hot.
And if you have a
Spicy.
fever.
And you ate a DQ flamethrower chicken wrap crispy with no lettuce.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on to another portion of the book where let's move on to the portion where we discuss Ian, Sean Bean. Connor, first thoughts on Sean Bean playing Ian.
He's a very ambitious man. Bizarrely ambitious. He's what would you call him? Like an archaeologist?
Treasure hunter?
Treasure hunter? Yeah. So he's going after this treasure that seems, yeah, sure, there's a treasure at the end of the movie, but it's a bit of a long shot, right? But he's ready to kill people and everything. It's just he's got to relax a little bit, I think. Does he also have some skin in the game, with his family? You know how the Ben Gates character, there's a long family heritage surrounding this treasure.
Not Ian Gates, but in the sequel, the other guy.
Yeah, right.
What's his name again?
Oh, right.
I forget.
The guy from Westworld.
Yeah.
His great
Something
granddaddy was
Wilkins.
Jolton Booth or whatever. Something Booth. Which guy?
John Wilkes Booth?
John Wilkes Booth.
Oh.
All right, Ben, returning. Ian, what are your thoughts on Ian?
That's Boromir?
That's Boromir.
I think, Tito's got some words for him.
We'll let him escape.
I would say, guys, just classic antagonist, it's character foil to Ben Gates.
Character what?
Foil? Don't.
Foil.
Nice word.
Nice.
Juxtaposition.
Yeah. Lots of denouement,
Denouement.
Is he really a bad guy? Or does Benjamin Gates make him out to be a bad guy?
I think he's a pretty bad guy, because remember at the end he left them in the pit?
Right.
It's a pretty bad move.
Oh yeah. But up to then, he
Pretty solid.
actually he also tried to explode them in the ship.
True, yeah. He's just a bad guy.
He's a bad guy.
Oh,
Oh, no.
oh, crack of the...
Oh, no.
Okay. Well,
Vicious.
now we got that out of the way. What do you think the new book that's coming out by Jerry Bruckheimer? National Gates, National Treasure 3, the trilogy.
I'm looking forward to it. I
What
can't
do you
wait.
think it's going to be about, John?
It's got to be about aliens. Aliens is in the news. It's how they finished off the Indiana Jones thing, and I'm not happy about that. I wish it wasn't about aliens, but it's like guaranteed it's about aliens.
Well, it ends in the second one where they're like, check out page 47.
51.
Of the Book of Secrets, right?
Book of Secrets.
Aliens.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. What would you guys do if you found the Book of Secrets?
Shit.
Publish it.
Send it to Alex Jones.
Yeah.
Or what's his name? What's that guy? Julian Assange.
WikiLeaks man.
Yeah, I'd send it to Alex Jones. Julian Assange is boring.
I used to think it was going to be about Mount Olympus
Mount Olympus.
and some Greek mythology shit, but then I clued in and I realized that was absolutely insane.
It has to be national. It has to be like the United States, right?
Yeah, like what else could it be? I mean, they did Cibola, and this number 2. Number 1 was a Templar treasure.
Maybe it's about the Bohemian Grove.
Ooh, what kind of treasures there?
Child's blood.
Adrenochrome.
Sus. Okay, well, what do you got? What do you guys think?
I mean, National Treasure is one of my favorite movies. The thing is, though, I think they kind of indoctrinate you into like thinking that Freemasons are good, where Freemasons are actually like evil, running like the world.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Is Jerry Bruckheimer a Freemason?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Ben, what are your thoughts on Freemasonry? The anecdotes within the book.
Yeah, they portray them to be these real mysterious dudes who just love setting up traps and clues and stuff. Where in reality, I think they're just Satanists.
Okay.
Do you think the Freemasons the Templars were Satanists?
I think the Templars were Satanists. Weren't the Templars Christians? Catholics?
Yeah, but they were accused of worshipping like a demon or something, and all sorts of weird satanic rituals and stuff.
Huh. Never actually given that any thought.
I don't know, because I think the Pope came out like a couple years later and like said, "Oh, they're actually not that bad." After they had like burned them all at the stake, and like put out like a what do they call like a papal bull or something, saying they weren't so bad after all.
Yeah.
And they just found that in the Vatican archives like not too long ago, like 10 years ago or something.
Connor, your thoughts? Were the Templars Satanists?
I don't know. I don't know anything about the Templars.
Well, in Assassin's Creed, they're bad guys. They're Abstergo.
You know, I watched this one like kind of YouTube video, kind of chronicling the storyline behind it, and it's whack, hey? Like they have all this weird techno mythical shit in there that just turned me off.
In Assassin's Creed?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I could see that.
I think it's one of the best games ever made. I think it went a little bit wacky after Assassin's Creed 3.
I like Black Flag.
You like Black? Yeah. We need more TNA in Assassin's Creed.
TNA?
Yeah.
Is that like boobs?
Tits and ass.
Ah.
Yeah.
Man, they have enough of that everywhere. It's like, you know.
Yeah, that's true. You can get that elsewhere.
Skyrim.
Pickpocket level to 100. Steal clothes. Okay, let's continue on talking about National Treasure. Let's talk about the song, the score.
Oh, unbelievable.
Does anybody know who made it?
John Williams? I don't know. No clue.
Could be
Robert Shore.
AC/DC.
Howard Shore. Let's assume it was made by Hans Zimmer.
Hans Zimmer.
Okay.
That's the Pirates of the Caribbean guy, right?
Yeah.
National Treasure. Pirates of the Caribbean. Actually, they have a lot of common. Action and adventure as a genre. Thoughts on action and adventure as opposed to just action?
Much better. I
Much
like
better.
it much better.
Yeah.
I mean, how can you have action without adventure, though?
You know, just fighting.
That's an adventure in itself, though, isn't it? Isn't it not? Is it not?
Let's talk about the worst genre of movies. Slow burns.
What's a
Yeah.
slow burn?
Who the hell knows, man?
What about rom-coms?
Usually rom-com got pretty, like, dynamite babes in it, though.
Not really.
What?
They're usually kind of nasty. They're the kind of girls that like women think are attractive, which are not actually attractive. Like secretly, the guys just don't have the heart to say it, but it's like they're not that hot at all. Like they all kind of look like dudes, you know. They have like you know that one actress. She's like got like kind of curly. She's usually not in rom-coms actually, but she's got like curly red hair, and she's got like a really strong looking jaw, and she's quite gaunt.
Oh, I know who you mean.
Yeah, I feel like that's the kind of girl that women think are attractive. She's not. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
I've said this before. I wonder if it's because she looks masculine.
I think that's
so,
probably
some
it.
Girls think she's attractive because she looks like a dude.
I don't know. She's in no movie that I enjoy, but I've seen her before.
Who's Transformer girl?
She's in Molly's Game.
Oh, Megan
that
Fox.
redhead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't think of her name. Jessica Chastain.
Oh, I think she's actually not too bad. Although she is, I know what you mean. She is a little bit.
Wait, that's who I was talking about.
Okay, I was thinking of a different one. It looks similar, but a little more like horse-like. I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, this concludes our discussion on the book, the poem, the literature masterpiece, National Treasure. We're all looking forward to the third one coming out. We'll be reading that one very shortly. And National Treasure, it's really just not about action-adventure, it's just the man's rom-com, as we've kind of come to conclude. So, thank you very much for listening. We're the Bunksville Duck Club, and we're here to read books, so let us know in the comments below. Smash the like button, let us know what you want us to read next. Yeah, and our slogan is we're underfunded, we're underrepresented, we're unread, and unsavory sometimes.
We can't
And
forget our sponsor.
And we're prepared.
Our sponsor for today is Toronto Raptors.
EA Sports in the game. Hit that bell. Let you know when we're live.
Comment down below